Have you ever wondered why a house would have doors that open into walls or staircases leading to nowhere? Imagine a labyrinthine mansion, the Winchester Mystery House, filled with such architectural curiosities. Why would anyone design a house this way? What could possibly be the reasoning behind such a bizarrely structured dwelling? The answer is as intriguing as the house itself. To understand this, we need to delve into the life of the woman behind this architectural marvel, Sarah Winchester. Sarah Winchester, the widow of William Wirt Winchester, led a life marked by immense wealth and heartbreaking loss. She was born into privilege, and when she married William, heir to the Winchester Repeating Arms Company, she became part of a family that was not just wealthy, but influential. Their repeating rifles, widely used during the American Civil War and the westward expansion, had revolutionized warfare and brought them enormous wealth. However, Sarah's life was far from perfect. She was first struck by tragedy when her infant daughter died shortly after birth. This loss was followed by the death of her husband from tuberculosis in 1881. With their passing, Sarah found herself alone, the sole inheritor of the Winchester fortune. In her grief, Sarah sought consolation in spiritualism, a popular movement at the time that claimed to offer communication with the dead. According to lore, it was a medium who delivered a chilling message from her late husband. The spirits of those killed by Winchester rifles were seeking vengeance. The medium purportedly told Sarah that she was cursed by the legacy of the Winchester rifles. The spirits of the countless individuals who had died by these weapons were angry and restless. To appease them and protect herself, Sarah was advised to move west and build a house for these spirits. This house, the medium said, had to be in continuous construction. If building ever ceased, Sarah's own life would be in peril. The sound of hammers and saws was to be a never-ending requiem for the dead. It was a strange and eerie directive, but Sarah, desperate and grieving, took it to heart. With this eerie warning, Sarah Winchester embarked on a journey westward to build a house for the spirits, a house that would become a sprawling, enigmatic mansion, a testament to a life lived in the shadow of guilt, grief, and the supernatural. In 1886, Sarah Winchester embarked on what would be a lifelong construction project in San Jose. She purchased an unremarkable 8-room farmhouse and set about transforming it into the enigmatic mansion we know today. The construction was continuous, spanning an astonishing 38 years. With no architect or blueprint, the house expanded under Sarah's watchful eye, its design guided solely by her whims and beliefs. Carpenters and craftsmen worked around the clock, building, demolishing, and rebuilding, adding to the house in a seemingly random fashion. What emerged was a peculiar, sprawling structure with over 160 rooms. There were 40 bedrooms, 2 grand ballrooms, 47 fireplaces, and an astounding 10,000 panes of glass. The house also boasted 3 elevators, a luxury in those times. But it wasn't just the size of the house that was noteworthy. It was the eccentricities woven into its design. Staircases led not to other floors, but to ceilings. Doors opened not onto corridors, but into walls, or even worse, a sheer drop to the ground outside. There were windows installed in the floor, a feature unheard of in conventional architecture. And then there were the motifs. The number 13, believed by Sarah to hold spiritual significance, was a recurring theme. Rooms had 13 windows, walls had 13 panels, there were even staircases with 13 steps. Spiderweb patterns, another symbol dear to Sarah, were incorporated into the design, etched into windows and woven into the woodwork. One room housed a particularly special feature, a stained glass window created by the renowned Tiffany's of New York. Designed to cast a rainbow across the room when sunlight shone through, it was, however, installed in an interior wall in a room with no exposure to light. The Winchester Mystery House, as it came to be known, was a labyrinth of Sarah's creation. It was her sanctuary, a place she believed would protect her from the spirits she feared. She hoped that the ceaseless construction, the maze-like design, and the spiritual motifs would appease the spirits of those who had fallen to the Winchester rifles. This curious and labyrinthine mansion was Sarah Winchester's sanctuary, a place she hoped would appease the spirits. The bizarre design of the Winchester Mystery House has given rise to numerous theories. Some are as strange as the house itself, while others offer more down-to-earth explanations. One of the most enduring theories is that Sarah Winchester was trying to confuse and trap the vengeful spirits she believed were haunting her. The labyrinthine layout, the staircases leading nowhere, the doors opening onto walls, all were designed to bewilder the spirits, preventing them from finding Sarah within the sprawling mansion. The relentless construction, too, was thought to serve a dual purpose. Not only did it provide endless new spaces to confuse the spirits, but it was also seen as a form of appeasement, a never-ending offering to placate the spirits and keep them from harming Sarah. But there are those who believe the answer lies not in the supernatural, but in the psyche of Sarah Winchester herself. These theorists suggest that the house's strange design was a physical manifestation of Sarah's guilt and grief over the lives taken by Winchester rifles. The house was, in essence, a monument to her guilt, a constant physical reminder of the cost of her family's fortune. Others, however, argue that Sarah was simply an amateur architect, indulging in her passion for design. They point to the innovative features of the house, such as the use of Tiffany glass and the early adoption of modern conveniences like elevators, as evidence of her interest in architecture. The house's peculiarities, they argue, were the result of Sarah's experimentation with design ideas and her lack of formal architectural training. Perhaps the most intriguing theory, though, is that Sarah was both haunted and an architect, that she was a grieving widow seeking solace in a project that allowed her to express both her guilt and her creativity. While these theories offer possible explanations, the true intentions of Sarah Winchester remain a mystery. Just like the house she left behind, Sarah Winchester continues to intrigue and confound us, her motives as elusive as the spirits she believed haunted her. Over the years, the Winchester Mystery House has gained a reputation for being one of the most haunted places in America. Tales of ghostly encounters and unexplained phenomena are as numerous as the rooms in this labyrinthine mansion. Tour guides often recount eerie experiences that defy logical explanation. They speak of hearing phantom footsteps echo through empty halls, of doors creaking open on their own, and of strange whispers that seem to emanate from the very walls of the house. Some guides even claim to have seen apparitions, spectral figures that appear and disappear in the blink of an eye. Visitors, too, have shared their own spine-chilling encounters. Many report feeling an inexplicable chill in certain rooms, while others talk of a sense of unease, as if being watched by unseen eyes. Some have even reported seeing shadowy figures reflected in the mansion's many mirrors, only to turn around and find no one there. Professional paranormal investigators have also been drawn to the Winchester House, their interest piqued by the many stories of ghostly encounters. Armed with sophisticated equipment designed to detect and record paranormal activity, these investigators have spent countless hours exploring the mansion's many rooms and corridors. Their findings, while not definitive, have added to the aura of mystery that surrounds the house. There are those who believe that these experiences can be explained by the house's unusual architecture, suggesting that the disorienting layout and lack of natural light could create an atmosphere conducive to imagining ghostly encounters. Skeptics, on the other hand, dismiss these tales as mere products of overactive imaginations, fueled by the house's eerie reputation and unsettling history. But whether one believes in the supernatural or not, the stories of ghostly encounters at the Winchester Mystery House add to its allure. They bring to life the tragic tale of Sarah Winchester and her ceaseless efforts to appease the spirits she believed were haunting her. Whether these claims are true or merely products of human imagination, the Winchester Mystery House continues to fascinate and intrigue us with its labyrinth of legends and spirits. The Winchester Mystery House is more than just a mansion. It's a testament to a woman's life, her beliefs, and perhaps her guilt. This sprawling labyrinth of rooms, staircases, and doors is a tangible reflection of Sarah Winchester's inner turmoil, a monument to the spirits she believed were haunting her. The relentless construction, the maze-like design, the number 13 and spiderweb motifs, all these elements combine to paint a picture of a woman grappling with grief, guilt, and fear. Theories abound, from trapping vengeful spirits to architectural experimentation, yet none can fully explain the enigma that is the Winchester Mystery House. Reports of paranormal activity add another layer of intrigue, fueling the mansion's reputation as one of America's most haunted houses. The Winchester Mystery House remains an architectural enigma, a symbol of one woman's attempt to reconcile with her past and her fears, a labyrinth that continues to captivate the world. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the enigmatic labyrinth of the Winchester Mystery House. Your time and interest are invaluable, and we couldn't be more grateful. We've unraveled the tales of Sarah Winchester, ventured through the mansion's maze-like architecture, and delved into the theories that try to explain this architectural enigma. But what do you think? What are your thoughts on the Winchester Mystery House? Is it a monument to guilt and fear? A trap for vengeful spirits, or something else entirely? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this exploration, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Join us as we continue to unravel the mysteries of our world one enigma at a time. Until our next adventure, keep exploring.